Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Ten Plus for some more Big Ten softball live here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. A rivalry matchup between the Michigan Wolverines and the visiting Ohio State Buckeyes here at Alumni Field at Carol Hutchins Stadium.
Strikeouts, and she throws with some power.
0-1 pitch, bunt laid down. Erickson on the charge. She's got an arm, and Cordelletti beats it out on a close play at first base.
Right away here in the top of the first.
First pitch, a bunt laid down by Taylor Heckman. Throw to first, off the money from Durkowski. Cordelletti going to move up to third. Heckman to second. And the Buckeyes, opening the game with two bunts, have two in scoring position.
See if she tests her right here.
Here's the 3-0. Away for ball four. Korda works a walk. And now the Buckeyes load the bases here in the first.
The team has really been mixing that pitching with the hitting, and you've seen it been working.
0-2 count to McKenzie bump. Here's the pitch from Durkowski. Swing and a miss. Durkowski went up top. 2 down here in the first. 1-2. 1 run already across for the Buckeyes here in the first. Durkowski seeking a put-away pitch. 1-2. Lined off the glove of Kiki Thole. Here comes Heckman. Korda rounding. She is home. The Buckeyes take a 3-0 lead. Hackenbrack delivers.
And that's just really, really good hitting there by Hackenbrack, recognizing where the holes are in the defense. You said Kiki Thole had a play on it at first, but it went off her glove. And you even saw a backup play possibly there by Langford, but both miss in the infield.
Here's the pitch from Durkowski. Blooped into the air. Durkowski will play it. Throw to first just in time. Durkowski helps herself out and gets the Wolverines out of the inning. Hitting .364 so far this year. 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Retreating as Korda the shortstop. She's got it. 1 down.
It's beautiful out. It was gloomy and rainy earlier. But right now, the sun is out and about, right for game time.
Langford ruled out. I'm not sure if she made her way out of the batter's box when she made contact or if.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, getting out of the batter's box. We're going to see a replay here.
10 homers, 13 doubles. The sophomore is hit the ball hard, rips that ball into right field. That's going to get down and head to the corner. Heckman going to cut it off. Erickson will be held up at first. The 2-2 from Smith. Skied into shallow left. Korda going back. She's got it. 4 up, 3 down. Go the Wolverines here in the bottom of the first. Still 3-0 Buckeyes. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Upstairs. And Nori works a leadoff walk for the Buckeyes here in the second.
When you get ahead 0-2, it's been a lot of high and outside fastballs.
2-2 off speed, dropped it in and rung her up.
And that's a perfect pitch right there for Durkowski. And your fastball's not working, you go to the breaking ball that's been working.
It's the 1-0 from Durkowski on the ground, up the middle. That one's through. Nori will hold up at second, but a base hit. Tegan Cordelletti's 2 for 2, and the Buckeyes have some life here.
He's going with that heat.
1-2 again, off speed, blooped into the infield. Kiki Thole this time will call off the infield and make the catch.
Good communication there by Thole, going right in the middle of the infield. You usually don't see the first baseman going right kind of behind the pitcher, but that time Thole read it all the way.
3-1 count to Korda. Here's the pitch from Durkowski. And there's ball 4. Korda works her second walk. Durkowski rocks in, delivers. High fly ball deep to left center field. Conway going back. She's got it in the alley. Durkowski strands 3 and escapes in the top of the second with no damage done.
2-2 call.
3-2 pitch. Low for ball 4. That's a quality at bat from Ella Stevenson.
4.
3-0 pitch. Low for ball 4, and the Wolverines now come to life, as does Carol Hutchins Stadium. 2
on the fastball, but very interesting to see Valamont.
2-2 on the ground. Played by the second baseman Farley. Throw to first in time. Valamont, by putting the ball in play, though, advances both runners into scoring position.
A full set of contact.
2-2, driven to right center field. That ball is going to come up short. Both runners tag. Stevenson will head home. Costales does deliver with the sac fly, and the Wolverines are on the board, 3-1 Buckeyes.
Possibly 2 home run balls already being hit, but Costales staying in, going with the ball. It was an outside pitch, not trying to pull or do anything too crazy with it. Gets it all the way kind of towards the warning track and allows her teammate to come across the plate, and the Wolverines get themselves on the
0-2 to McVeigh. Slapped up the middle. That one is through. Ella McVeigh delivers and gets the Wolverines within a run. 3-2 ball game.
And Ella McVeigh, the number 9 hole hitter for this Wolverine team, gets her pumped up as well.
1-0, Sky to center. Epley underneath it. She's got it. And the Wolverines are retired, but they get 2 back. Boy, this has been a fun one early on here. Here's the 1-2 from Durkowski. Rung her up. Painted the outside corner. And Bump is retired.
Timing of everything turns out.
1-1 ripped to second. Langford plays it nicely on a hop throw to first. 2 down.
Routine play there by Langford.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Epley works a 2-out walk.
Yeah, just we were saying, Durkowski was on it this inning.
One pitch from Durkowski. On the ground, McVeigh, it's off of her glove. Epley rounding to third. Sealer's throw not in time. Runner goes to second off of Langford's glove. Epley gonna turn, and she's gonna score. The Wolverines tossing it around, trying to get someone, and instead,
to the run in of itself, you didn't have a play there at second or even third, and now a few forced throws off the gloves allow the runner to go all the way home, and it's small ball, and we've seen Ohio State score pretty much all 4 of it.
After the mistakes committed, allowed the run to cross. 1-1 to Farley. Ripped to center field. Conway going back. She's got it. And the Buckeyes are retired. They sneak one across and take a 4-2 lead. 2-2. Here's the pitch from Smith. Slapped, played it short by Carter Crocs. Throw off the money. And Langford reaches.
Getting up those 2 runs, now giving up.
2-1 is roped into right center field. That's going to head to the wall on a hop. Langford rounding second. She's rounding third. Headed to the plate. She'll score from first with a slide. Maddie Erickson delivers. And the Wolverines cut the deficit back to 1.
And it was just exactly what I was saying. Allison Smith, who had not really faced a lot of trouble all season long, even especially recently, giving up those 2 runs in the second. That was a rip of a double right there by Erickson, scoring her teammate Langford from first all the way to home. And this is exactly what the Wolverines need, especially giving up that extra run there off the error in the top of the 3rd inning. Now the Wolverines get that run right back here in the bottom.
You got to look at the replay. Langford flying around third. Maddie Ramey going to pinch run for Maddie Erickson. Erickson almost. 3-2 pitch. Thole bloops that into right field on the charge, and not going to get there is Heckman. Ramey rounding third. She's headed home. Thole will now head to third, and they've got her there. But Kiki Thole delivered, and this game is tied 4 apiece.
Yeah, Kiki Thole reading the ball going all the way to home plate. I don't disagree with her aggressiveness on the base paths going from second to third, but there's a little hesitation right there rounding second base, and I think that's what allowed her to get tagged out there at third base. Nonetheless, as you just said, tying this game up now at 4 apiece. Really big statement right here for the Wolverines in the 3rd inning.
And now Ella Stevenson up with 1 out and the base is empty. 2 again. Smith back on the rubber. Here's the delivery. Off speed, Stevenson waits on it, drives it to center, and that'll get down. Ella Stevenson with a knock. And the Wolverines seeking more here in the third.
Yeah, that was fantastic patience right there from Steve since April 6th. And now she's already given up 4.
2-2 on the ground. Farley turns to second. No chance to get Conway at first, so she'll reach on the fielder's choice. Picking up, out to right field. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Conway goes, and she is safe at second with a slide. Her 11th stolen bag of the season. Here's the 2-2 to Valamont. Rip to right center field. That ball's going to get down. Conway comes around third and scores. And the Wolverines take their first lead of the ballgame, 5-4 Michigan.
Yeah, that's a great piece of hitting there by Lily Valamont. Just more stoppage to play. It really, alters the rhythm for the pitcher and for the batter. But taking the pitch right into right center field, getting all the way to the warning track for Valamont, really scoring that go-ahead run right there with some really big-time hitting. And it really just down 3-0 after the first inning.
Oh, 0-1 to the freshman from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Here's the pitch from Smith. Off the end of the bat to third. And Bump hauls it in and gets closer to 400. 1-1 pitch. Blooped into left field. McVeigh reaches over her shoulder and has it. A smooth play from the veteran shortstop. 1-0 ripped over the head of McVeigh into center. Good piece of hitting by Heckman, and a one-out base runner aboard for Ohio State.
Yeah, that's some solid contact right there by Heckman.
And back on the rubber, 3-2 count to Kortokrax. Rocks, here's the pitch. Chopped on the ground. Erickson will go to first with it. Nice scoop by Riley Carcaburo. Burns behind 0-2. Here's the pitch from Durkowski off speed. Dropped it in. Strike 3 called. And the Wolverines get out of the fourth with nothing allowed across from the Buckeyes.
Now the leadoff batter here.
1-2 popped into left field right at, I believe that's a...
Then dropping in a breaking ball, second pitch. Really good pitch mix-up right there.
0-2, Sealer on the ground. That one's past Nori, and Ellie Sealer reaches. 3-2 ticker to Langford, ripped up the middle. Oh, at the shortstop, Kortokrax back to first, double play by the Buckeyes, and they get out of the fourth.
Yeah, that's just really heads-up play right there, but Kortokrax.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Durkowski. Bunt laid down. Erickson on the charge. Throw to first. Not in time. A close play at the bag. Janella Lacqua, who stayed in the game at second.
On the charge. Unless it's a bunt single right away.
That ball is crushed to right field. No doubt about it. Sam Hackenbrack, her 9th homer of the season, and the Buckeyes take the lead back 6-5 Ohio State.
And it's small ball leading to big plays, Alex. We were just talking about this bunt single. Happened in the first inning and started the run where 3 runs score. Now, next pitch that you see after a bunt single here in the 5th inning gets driven into the outfield. You never know what can happen next, and that's why base runners are really at a premium here in softball. But you really saw that crush of a hit there to center, right center field for the home run, and Ohio State on one swing of the bat is now back in front.
Back and forth goes this ball game. Hackenbrack, the big swing. Talked about it early on in the broadcast. She's struggled this year. A year ago, All Big Ten second team for the 3rd time, hit .360 with 8 homers. Kirsten Epley now with nobody on, nobody out. First pitch to her, bunt laid down. It's pretty. Erickson on the charge, throw just in time. It's in the glove of Riley Carcaburo. There's foot.
I agree. It's so
I think
hard
right
to
there,
tell.
that freeze
right there.
frame. There's foot to bag, and I think this might get overturned, but it's close. And as you said, call on the field was out.
And they're going to say out. They're going to go with the call on the field.
Fly ball to center. Conway underneath it. She's got it. 2 down.
Yeah.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Blooper in the air. Maddie Erickson has it and spikes it down. The Buckeyes get the lead back on a 2-run bomb. 3-2 pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Maddie Erickson works the walk. Leadoff base runner in the 5th for Michigan.
And I love how animated Maddie Erickson has been. Ball out.
We'll dance again at 3-2. Here's the pitch from Ruck. Ball 4. Kiki Thole will trot down to first base. 2 aboard now, nobody out for Michigan. Native has come on strong in the latter half of the season for Michigan. 1-0 pitch. Big swing underneath it in the infield. Cartacrax calls off Farley and makes the catch. Aboard for her. First pitch to her from Ruck. Ripped into left field. That'll get down. They'll hold Maddie Erickson at third. But the Wolverines load the bases. Janisa Conway passes the baton. Ruck looking for a put-away pitch in a big spot here. She delivers the 3-2 on the ground. Played at third by bump throw to home. They get the force there. Not in time to get Valamon at first. But in 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Emily Ruck escapes and strands 3 and gets a couple massive outs. And the Buckeyes stay on top.
If you can, get yourself out of it and give your offense a chance.
0-2, a high pitch. Cordelletti slapped it to left. Sealer drifted under it. 1 out here in the 6th.
That's a good first out right there. You said slapped it right to.
Drukowski rocks 1-0 pitch. Sky to center. Conway going back. She's got it in the warning track. 2 down.
And Conway took kind of an interesting angle. She went in on it and then had to retreat.
Right now. 2-2 from Drukowski. Off speed. Back to her on the ground. Underhand toss to first in time. And finally, the 1-2-3 inning is concluded. And error after arrow from that group. 3-2 pitch on the ground. Up the middle. Off the glove of Farley, and McVeigh's aboard, a leadoff base runner in the 6th for Michigan.
And that is so badly needed for this Wolverine team right now. You're getting at bat.
1-2 to Sealer. Slicing to third and hauled in by Mackenzie Bump. 1 out.
It's probably the one thing you cannot do. This is a scenario. I guess you don't want to ground to a double play.
2-for-2 bat on deck. 2-1 pitch. Langford lays down a bunt. It's a beauty. And Bump and Hackenbrack had a fight for the softball, and Langford's aboard. I'm not sure they would have gotten her anyways.
Well, that ball actually was starting to trickle foul, and that was the interesting thing. They decided to pick the Erickson, a big power hitter for this team. 10 home runs, 41 RBIs, 2 for 2 on the day as well.
And that one is smoked to center, and it's over the head of Epley. Rounding is McVeigh. Langford will follow. A 2 RBI double by Erickson. And the whole crowd here at Carroll Hutchins comes to their feet, and the Wolverines lead it 7-6.
Well, who else but Erickson in this one today? Had an RBI double in the 3rd, singled in the 1st, walked in the 5th, and now she reaches base for the 4th time today with a 2 RBI double and the most clutch moment of the game. Erickson smoked that one to center field. And a really aggressive base running by the Wolverines. You saw Langford rounding 3rd, ball already starting to get in the infield. No slide needed, though, and the Wolverines now take a late lead going into the bottom of the 6th. And this
3-1 pitch. Big fly to center. Epley underneath it. She's got it, and she'll hold Maddie Erickson at 2nd. 2 down.
Waiting for the 1.
3-1 to Stevenson. Big drive to center field. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Ella Stevenson goes big fly, and it's a 9-6 Wolverine lead.
And the middle of the lineup is coming alive for this Michigan Wolverines team right when they needed it most. Bottom of the sixth, you're down by 1 run, and 2 big hits by Erickson and Stevenson bring this Michigan team not just the lead, but now a cushion, and they have a 3-run lead with 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth, and Ohio State will have just 3 more chances to try to tie this one up once it can get out of this half inning.
And Ella Stevenson just stays on fire. 2 for 3 today. The freshman has been on fire. Catcher Lily Valamont. Here's the pitch. Off speed, away for a ball. Conway heads to third. She's there. It's the second, now to third. And Janisa Conway goes first to third.
Piling on 4 in the bottom of the sixth.
2-2 count to Valamont. Pops it up. And Kortokrax has it. And the Buckeyes finally get out of the
First out.
3-1 pitch. Line drive to left center field. That'll drop. Jasmine Burns with a leadoff single that Ohio State desperately needed here.
Yeah, good work there by Burns.
Full count delivery. Line to third. Erickson goes to second. No turn from Lankford. But the Wolverines cut down the leadoff runner. Bump it first on the fielder's choice. 1 down for the Buckeyes. Here's the 0-1 from George. Popped in the air. Valamont out of the crouch. She's got it. 2 down here in the 7th.
Good communication right there by Valamont, calling everybody.
Destiny Nori on deck. Here's the 3-0 to Epley. And it's ball 4. 2 aboard now for the Buckeyes, and the tying run coming up to the dish here in the 7th.
Yeah.
1-1, 2 aboard. Here's the pitch from George. Sky to right center field. Conway going back. She's got it. And this game is over. The Michigan Wolverines win a thriller over the Ohio State Buckeyes 9-6. Hannah George closes it out for Michigan.
And this was a game that it really looked like it was almost over for the Wolverines in the bottom of the 6th inning. There wasn't a lot going on. You saw the Buckeyes take the lead, lose a lead, get it right back, and then right there in the bottom of the 6th inning, you saw that huge 2-out rally led by Erickson, finished off by Stevenson, and the Wolverines get a 3-run win here, winning 9-6 over the Buckeyes and staying within that half game. So